Hi friends, it's Monday again, and it's Miki here with your singing tip of the week. Today I want to talk about vibrato. Vibrato is one of those things that comes naturally to a lot of people, but is really difficult for others. And I think the problem lies in the fact that it's really hard to describe. So what is vibrato? Dictionary.com describes it as a pulsating effect produced by the rapid reiteration of emphasis on a tone. Okay. Recognizing vibrato is kind of like the way that Supreme Court Justice Potter Stewart described the test for recognizing obscenity in the case Jacobellis v. Ohio. He said, "I know it when I see it." Similarly, when you hear vibrato, or when you experience producing it for the first time, you kind of just know it. I watched a lot of tutorials on vibrato before making this video, and I think that I've distilled the clearest and most actionable method. Let's begin by contrasting vibrato with a straight tone with no oscillation. As you can hear, there is no pitch wobble and there is no flutter. Vibrato, on the other hand, is an ornamented tone. There is a flutter, a tiny wobble, a mini trill. What is it not? This tone is straight. Not. It is not a full oscillation between semitones, either up or down. Not. It is not a bounce produced by laughing with your diaphragm. Not. And it is not a rapid goat bleat. Not. Why do we use vibrato? It's used to beautify the end of a phrase to prevent the falling off a cliff effect. Up! When used correctly, it can make you sound much more like a professional singer. So how do we produce a beautiful, healthy vibrato? If you think of singing as pressing your foot on the gas pedal in a car, vibrato is like gently pumping your foot on the gas. You should feel it as a very gentle flutter right at the intersection of the back of your mouth and the top of your windpipe. So a little tickle right in the back of your throat. There is a very slight oscillation in pitch down to the lower semitone, but it's more like 10 to 20 cents rather than the full 100. It's what we call a micro interval. So rather than a trill, we get There is also a tiny amount of diaphragmatic involvement in that you are letting up slightly on that core engagement as you let your foot off the gas. But most of the sensation that you'll experience is right at the back of your throat. The exercise that I would use to start getting the feel for vibrato is to pick a tone that's comfortably within your natural speaking range. Let's take middle C and very, very slowly start to pump the gas on ah. Ah. And then, as you get the hang of it, you can start to bring it up to speed. I wouldn't rush things at first. You can take it up and down the scale. once you've got it, you can add it into songs to make them so much more beautiful. Oh, say, can you see? I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful for you. If you have any further questions on vibrato or anything else related to singing, you can drop them in the comments below. I'd also love to hear your experiences about when and how you first discovered your vibrato, if you'd care to share them. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Have fun practicing, and until next week, happy singing.